Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com, and I'm going to do a first impression gameplay video for Emil Chronicles Online, just ECO, a Japanese anime MMORPG. I'll just spend 5-10 minutes running around, checking the game out, and make some quick comments. If you want to play Emil Chronicle Online or just learn more about it, check out our full review on the right sidebar under the description. Now here we go. Let's go ahead and play on the Acropolis server, which is the only server right now. Now this game is a Japanese anime MMORPG, so it's not just another Korean grindfest. Now, I can tell right away though, the graphics have a very distinct, cartoony, sleek feel to it. Sort of reminds me of even Fiesta Online. Let's go ahead and name our character Remote and see what we have to offer in terms of customization. We have 3 races, Emil, Titania, and Dominion. I like this guy because he looks pretty badass. And of course you have male and female. She looks pretty hot actually, but well, I can't say that. She's like 8 years old probably. I don't know. Too old for me anyway. Let's go with male over here. And see our face options. So there's a lot of, wow, there's a great deal of variety over here. So I have a total of 20 different face options. Many different hairstyles over here. I'll just run through them. Not as much as face, but oh well. I'm gonna go with this guy. He looks pretty cool. Let's go with, oh, ultramarine blue. I didn't even know that was a real color. I just know you can paint your space marines that in Warhammer. And it's really expensive paint for some reason. But anyway, let's just go ahead and pick this guy and just enter the game over here. Basically, the 3 races were, we got demons, well, demons, humans, and angels. But let's just go in the game. Create character. I'm playing as a Dominion. And basically, the 3 races are in perpetual war over some sort of resource. Alright, I'm floating over some lava. Excellent. Good way to start the game. She looks like Colette from Tales of Symphonia, if you guys have played that. It's a GameCube RPG. You look quite lost. Is this your first time here? Nah, man. I float on fire all the time over here. It's normal for me. Tita the Archangel. Alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead and skip this beginning stuff. I want to go to Acropolis City. Think about it a little longer. Nah, I'm good. I don't want to talk to you. Now, she should teleport me over here. Now, I should mention though, this game is published in Singapore and Malaysia, so you may get a little bit of lag. But the lag you're seeing on my screen, if you guys are seeing it, is mainly from Fraps recording. This place looks all sci-fi. It's pretty cool. But even though it's from Singapore and Malaysia, you can play the game from North America and Europe perfectly fine. Apparently I gotta talk to this guy, I think. What's up, dude? Do you really want to go? Well, I think I have to go. Can't stay here all day. And this game is published by Gravity, which is pretty cool. Because Gravity actually made Rose Online, Requiem, and Ragnarok Online. Although they're definitely the best known for Ragnarok. Definitely their best game. Let's just go ahead and go over here. It's Emil from Emil Chronicle Online. Can I talk to you before you leave? I guess you have to talk to me. Skip tutorial and start game. Didn't I do this last time when I talked to that angel chick? Nah, I don't need a tutorial. You received Emil's recommendation. Once you arrive at Acropolis, alright, go to Cafe. Which is basically just giving me a quest over here. The translations aren't that great, but they're not terrible either. Oh, here we go. I think I have to go over here though. Let me go back over here. Maybe I can go back the other direction. This looks like more like a sci-fi hangar. Yes, let's go to Acropolis City, which is the main city in the game. The loading screens even remind me of Ragnarok a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. Alright, looks like we left the tutorial area over here. And I'm sure if I go this way, will I go outside town this time for real, or will that be another tutorial area? Let's go find out. We get some players in the game over here. I love how some people over here have non-English names, so their names are impossible for me to read. But let's go ahead and leave over here. But again, you won't have any problems playing this game outside of, you know, Malaysia and Singapore. The game doesn't have a high population though. I can see some people out over here. So these guys in this fish mode, I guess, are trying to sell their items. The game has mounts, which is cool. You can even own your own floating city thing, like your own personal house. I guess, you know, a lot of games don't really capitalize on that feature, like a player housing system. I think it's a good thing to add for most games because it's just an extra feature. Let's go punch this crawler. Alright, I should definitely equip a weapon. Items. I have a replica sword, guys. It's not a real sword, it's a replica sword. I just own that crawler. The graphics, I really like the game's graphics. They have a very distinct look to it. Sort of a mix between Fiesta Online, Ragnarok, and even Mabinogi maybe. This butterfly's tough, guys. It's in yellow. Now it's in green. Beginner gift box. Let's see what that has to offer. Double click that bad boy. So I got a bunch of items in here. Emergency pouch. What's in the emergency pouch? I like when games give you this starting pack because saves you from having to get this stuff early on yourself. Now, I didn't pick a class right away. I guess I had to pick that at like level 4 or something just later on. I don't have it right now. But the game has a good deal of variety because there are 12 total playable classes. Although they all fall into 3 like subclasses. The 3 main classes are Warrior, Mage, and Trader. So the game also has a lot of resource gathering features because there's a whole set of classes just for that. And each of those have 4 classes underneath them. Like, as a warrior, you can be a swordsman, fencer, scout, or archer. And a mage has their own variety as well, like shaman, mage, and other stuff. But it's cool that there's so many different, crafter classes. Kind of wish this game was out in America, so it wouldn't. I can actually see some more English speakers. So these Purupus are the cutest low-level monster over here. You can actually control the camera up and down with the Alt key. I like to keep it all the way down like this. Even the camera controls remind me of Ragnarok. The game wasn't developed by Gravity, but they purchased the license for it. I'm gonna get my ass kicked by this thing. Kinda wish I could sit down over here and heal up. I'm moving by point and click, but let me see if this... Yeah, WSAD does not move. But I believe... Let's see if this moves. Yeah, you can move with the D-pad. Which isn't bad, but in order to attack something, it really wouldn't make sense to move with the D-pad, because you need to have a hand on the mouse anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this and die, so I heal afterwards, hopefully. Experience rate is pretty slow. I'm still level 1. Let's see my other interface options over here while I'm getting my ass kicked by this oversized Caterpie thing. Go back to your save point. Alright, I wonder where that is. Alright, I'm back over here. Oh, I have no HP. Do I heal by standing still, or can I sit down? I'm sure I can sit down. I just don't know the controls right now. I don't have much skills really. I'm not a fan of this interface though. I like the graphics, but the interface is kind of weird. How do I put a point into here? Apparently I have 1 skill point. I feel like this game isn't polished enough, just the way the interface is. And on that note, one of the biggest complaints I have right away is it's a very hard game to get working. When I downloaded it originally and installed it, I clicked patch to launch the game, and it would start patching. And when it finishes, it just says exit. So I would just click exit, and it just closed the game. So you got to keep going back into the patching, and literally you click exit every time it finishes patching. Now you got to do this about 30 times before the game finishes patching, and you got to keep closing it after every patch. It's ridiculous. I downloaded the game right from the game's website, and it was a hassle to play. For those having trouble with it, you really need to install it. Double click the patch and just keep clicking exit and then repatching, exit and repatching for like 30 minutes or 40 minutes, and then you can actually get into the game. I don't know why they made it hard to play the game, which is probably why not as many people play this game as I would like. I just keep dying. I should definitely rest up a little bit before fighting those. Now the gameplay mechanics are pretty smooth. They work well, and even my movement just feels smooth. But yeah, a little bit of lag from the fraps. This game doesn't work well on fraps. I don't know why. Let's see if I can explore town over here this time. Let's go to Uptown. I always hear about downtown, but nobody says Uptown. Keep up the good work. You know what? I am going to commend the Uptown East Guard. Alright? Whoa. Commend him. Keep up the good work. Covertly pay 100 gold. I'm bribing the guard here. Alright? I'm gonna pay him 100 gold. I don't think I have 100 gold, but get some money if you don't have. Let's skip the transaction. Yeah, the transactions don't feel very smooth at all, but eh. It's published in Malaysia and Singapore. I mean, I don't expect perfect translations. So let's go to Uptown. I was bribing that guard for something. I don't know what. The game has a pet system as well. It has the basics, the PvP, the guild system, crafting, the works. Just the game doesn't work very well on fraps. I don't know why the screen is loaded over there a little slowly. My equipment's over here. See my items. I can go in and wear these new weapons after I pick my class, but I didn't do that yet. Friend system, there's a list of quests. One thing the game lacks is a little bit of direction. I like my games to hold my hand for me, at least for the first like 10 levels of the game, just so I can get a feel for the game. But this just sort of throws you into the game world and lets you do your own thing. But then again, even Ragnarok did that a little bit. But now they actually added a tutorial to the game, so I don't know. This game had a tutorial as well, but I did skip it. Just so I can get to the actual main area faster. This game's city is pretty large. It has a very, no, it even feels like a city. It's huge. Alright, that's a guild area probably. Well, I can tell this game has a lot to offer. It has a great deal of content, good variety, but it is located in Singapore and Malaysia, so you may have some latency issues. I do recommend if you want to play this game though, you should definitely check out the tutorial. Don't skip it like I did. Otherwise you won't know where you're going. But yeah guys, if you guys want to play Emil Chronicle online or just learn more about it, let me zoom into my character while I say this. Just check out our link on the right sidebar in the description. Later guys. Whoosh.